Now, this may be news to some people, but it ain't news to me. It's not. Tom Brady's a cheater.
No,
right?
he's not.
Yes, he is. Bill Belichick's a cheater. We discussed this in our Triple H videos. All right? They are all cheaters. And Tom Brady's attitude about cheating is just so fucking nonchalant. It makes me hate him even more.
I think it's a bit of an overstatement to call Tom Brady a cheater.
No.
I mean, like you said, he throws 2-yard passes.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like the punishment is right because it's too late.
Yes.
He shouldn't have played the Super Bowl.
It's too late. It should have been Super Bowl. He shouldn't have played. But if we're going to do it and do it late, do it right. Because we all know what's going to happen.
So what will be right? He got 4 games.
And it's going to be bumped down to 2.
We'll see.
1 maybe because it's Tom Brady.
I think
because Tom Brady is going to be bumped down to 2 maybe.
I think if it gets bumped down, it'll be 3. I really think
I see 2 already.
it should be just the first month because I'm like,
no.
Okay. So you said it'll get bumped down.
It's going to get bumped down to 2, maybe 1. I think, honestly, it should be a season. Yes. I believe it should be a season. Yes.
The whole season.
I believe it should be a whole season because he shouldn't have his running mate anymore, all right? He shouldn't be allowed to cheat as much with those two together. It's just ridiculous.
It should just be like
It
Sean
should
Payton.
it should be just one cheater, yeah. Just one cheater out there by himself.
Hey, Greg.
All right.
What you think of Tom Brady's suspension?
It was bullshit.
Of course, the Tom Brady lover is going to say that.
I'm like, yeah, he cheated, but it was a bullshit.
Do you think he should have been in the Super Bowl?
Of course. I'm like,
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Can't get no justice on him.
He's wearing a Jets hat.
No justice. No justice whatsoever. All right.
Okay, start fresh.
I like my open.
Well, we can edit this around.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah, okay. I'm very disappointed with this NFL offseason because the draft was boring. Plus the fact that they pushed it back last year, it just takes forever to get here. And then it's like the NFL keeps interrupting the other sports with, oh, by the way, we're doing this.
Yeah.
And then it just feels like this is a point in the decline. Like, I'm going to enjoy football no matter what.
The decline in football?
No, decline in my enjoyment of the NFL.
Really?
As a product.
Because Tom Brady got called out.
No.
Oh.
Because of the climate. Like, I remember when Roger Goodell first became commissioner, and it was like this like breath of fresh air because
You had high hopes for a good.
well, no, just because it was like it seemed like Paul Tagliabue. I remember I was watching the draft, and they were like, "Oh, this is the last time he's going to
be
calling, the first round or whatever, or the last name he's calling." And I was like, "Okay, whatever, bye, Mr. Tagliabue." And it was like,
first of all, when it's happening, we were quite young, so
right. But it was just like, okay, whatever, he's gone. Okay, Goodell, cool. He's been my commissioner. But then just like,
he's
and then just
the
the fact that like all of these issues won't go away.
Way.
Because they talk about Tom Brady, they're bringing up Ray Rice. They're talking about like all this other stuff.
And
then
he's the source of all these problems. They come along with him because he's so bad at his job. I told you he's like Vince to where he's kind of accepting of the bad shit. As long as they're like, you're gonna accept it, you're gonna fucking do it, Goodell. And he's like, yes, sir. It's bad. Come on, man. Okay, one thing for the Patriots to get caught in Spygate, and basically nothing serious happened.
They lost the draft pick.
They lost a draft pick.
Bill
They don't
Belichick
build their
had to pay
teams
like
off draft
$5.
picks. Pay like $5. They build their team off of 2-yard dump passes and cheating. It doesn't matter who they pick.
Picking up third-tier receivers.
It doesn't matter who they have because they're gonna cheat anyway. They learned nothing. Did they care? No. They proved they didn't care because they continued to cheat. Then to deflate balls? Really? So your receivers can catch your 2-yard passes? That just shows. That wasn't a big deal, but guess what? They don't care. They're the Patriots. So they're going to cheat any way they can
Tom
cheat.
Brady, like, I'm not turning over my phone.
Yeah,
and then there's
nothing.
like the equipment guys. I don't know. If anything, it makes me sad. Because I feel like
Angry is the right reaction to this.
no, I'm sad because I'm thinking about, okay, opening the season game, you got the Steelers without Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah.
You got the Patriots without Tom Brady. And it's like,
Who cares?
right. It's
Right.
really like, who cares? And then, okay, the AFC East has gotten stronger. But even if Tom Brady misses the first month, I still, like I texted you, they're going to win the division at 8-8 or 9-7.
Guess what? They're going to cheat. Flatten car tires.
Like,
Poison Gatorade. They're going to do something.
I feel like
cheating.
flatten car
They're going to do whatever they got to do.
I mean, the Jets, the Bills could make a
Yeah,
stand.
the Bills could make a
but
stand.
I just feel like the end of the season, December, they're going to decline, and then
Already
Tom
told
Brady's
you.
going to win those last couple of games.
A lot of food
they're going to be
poisoning
they're going to be
stuff
like
gonna happen
tied at
towards the
9-7, and then they're going to win the tiebreaker. Man, it just sucks though because like
You know that's too many games, right?
no, the Bills and the
Okay,
Patriots. I feel like they'll be tied at 9-7,
Seven,
and
yeah.
then like they'll win the tiebreaker.
Because of,
Yeah, but like, okay.
Just cheating.
I feel like it sucks though because like, as much as I wanted Seattle to win the Super Bowl, the
They
one
deserve it.
person I was
They
happy for was Tom Brady.
Why are people happy for Tom Brady?
Because of the 2 Giants Super Bowls.
No,
he could have 6.
Exactly. He don't deserve
It could
He
not,
doesn't deserve what he
It
has.
could be no conversation between him and Joe Montana.
There shouldn't be a conversation between him and Joe Montana.
But the other way, aside from the way that you're thinking, like if David Tyree doesn't like Robbie Harrison like gave him like a super backbreaker, like he still held on to the ball. Like
He probably had to stick him on his game. And his helmet. He probably did. That dude probably cheated.
But I'm just saying, if Rodney Harrison like gives him the full backbreaker and he drops it, then the Patriots win the Super Bowl. Or if Wes Welker had some stickum.
Yeah.
Or if Mario Manningham doesn't make that sideline catch.
Yeah.
He's got 6 rings. And whether you think it's fair or not, people are like, there's Tom Brady.
Because
And then you got your...
because of rings.
Okay. Brady's better than Manning.
I understand.
Brady's the best of his generation.
He's a cheater. I will not glorify a cheater. I won't do it. I don't like Jerry Rice
to call him
anymore because he admitted to
cheater.
cheating.
I won't call...
And Jerry should have kept his mouth shut.
Yeah, he should have. Jerry should have kept...
But I understand though. I understand
Because it's not
cheating
cheating,
is
it's
different.
gamesmanship because...
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't call it
The
gamesmanship,
Colts-
but it was cheating though, dude. It was cheating.
Jim Irsay
Using-
crying like he always does. They're pushing our receivers too much. They do this, they do that. Yeah, and the Patriots, okay, the Patriots had it coming because they kind of like have this, like, oh, we don't care what the league says. Like
Because they don't.
With Baltimore, oh, learn the rules, Harbaugh.
They don't care.
Yes, that's
They
annoying.
don't care, and it makes it worse that they are willing to show you they don't care by cheating in the smallest manner. Did deflating the balls really matter? No, it didn't matter. But the simple fact is they don't care, and they show you they don't care by doing something so minute and so small. They could have. The Patriots are so bad at it and just so disrespectful. For kickoff, they will move the ball 2 yards and hope nobody notices, just to cheat. Just to cheat.
Just to get that extra yard.
Just to
So
get that extra
you
yard.
run it back to the 18.
Yes, and that's just disrespectful. And you can't have that. And your so-called champions and dynasties.
But okay, part of the, whether you believe in it or not,
I don't. Before you say it.
the genius of Bill Belichick
Genius, right.
is the fact that he pays attention to those little details. Like I remember
That he pays attention to the fact that nobody will notice him cheating.
not cheating, but just taking advantage of every possible opportunity.
So are you saying he didn't cheat?
I remember. Okay, you keep throwing out the cheat word. I remember I was watching this one documentary or something. They were talking about the Patriots or whatever, and it was just like him in training camp, like talking to like defensive lineman or offensive lineman. I can't forget which one.
Gouge him in the eye.
But no, he was
Nobody
talking about false starting when you're backed up against the one. And he's like, I would rather have you false start because what are you gonna lose, a half a yard? And I'd rather you protect your quarterback. You know, like that's not cheating. That's just situational awareness.
Yeah,
situational
I
awareness.
respect that.
And then like the same thing like on defense or whatever, something like if you're backing them down, the last thing I need is you offsides.
Yes.
Because you know
But guess
the situation.
what, though? Throwing a nerve ball is cheating, though. That's cheating. That's not a strategy. That's just flat out cheating.
So it sucks that Deflategate. I hate even using those words.
I hate using gate all the time.
I know.
People should know by now that, when there's a story, you don't have to use gate. Since Watergate, if you want to get people's attention, gate. People, use your brain, all right? When there is drama going on and there's a scandal, just listen without the word gate in it. How hard is that?
Since the Colts were bitching and complaining.
And that's bad that the good guys are called bitches.
Oh, don't call them the good guys.
I wouldn't call them good. I'm just using an analogy here. The Patriots are the bad guys, clearly. In every sense of the word.
Since the Colts complained for the billionth time. And ruined the atmosphere leading up to the Super Bowl.
Were they wrong?
Okay, I just want to say this. It sucks right now to be an NFL fan because
No, it don't.
of things that went on.
No.
The Colts ruined the atmosphere before the Super Bowl.
The team that got cheated ruined the atmosphere. The Patriots didn't have to do it. They didn't need to do it.
The Colts won a sorry division.
The
Texans were the best team, but we just don't have a quarterback.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is the Patriots would have still beat the Colts.
Yeah.
But
So
the fact that
the
they
story
cheated,
came out, it ruined the 2 weeks leading up to the Super Bowl.
It's on the Patriots. It's not on the Colts.
Here's the thing: you have this team that people hate in the Patriots because they're like the evil empire, and then you got Seattle, this young, cocky team that people could not necessarily like because of their young arrogance.
Too cocky.
Their arrogance, right?
Yeah.
And so, as I was rooting for the Seahawks, I'm like, if they win, they're like,
should have.
but we're like, honestly, I don't think they should. That's weird. Okay, see, now it's kind of like a Super Bowl conversation.
I remember you were in the Seahawks
No.
a long time ago.
I know. I was rooting for them. I've been a Seahawks fan since we was playing Madden.
And
like
you
Sean
destroyed.
Alexander. You know what? We'll talk about that some other
Trump
time.
candidate. 77-7 in the Super Bowl, people. 77-7. I told him which way I was going. That just
Look.
Going left, Dre. Going right, Dre. Going right again, Dre. Trump candidate. Touchdowns.
Back in those days, Madden had some flaws. I mean, even though those
Like
were,
what?
those were the
I was
best,
just
those
a
were the
lot
best,
better.
those were the best versions of
That
Madden.
wasn't no flaw, dude.
Those were the best versions of Madden, but it had some flaws.
I'm just great at Madden.
The defensive AI has some flaws.
I'm just really good at Madden. That's just it.
Can I finish my point?
I'm just saying though.
Can I finish my point? Back when I was rocking the Sean Alexander and Matt Hasselbeck, rooting for the Seahawks. So I was happy to see them destroy Peyton Manning. That was great. And then to get back and face Tom Brady, this was like the ultimate challenge. But, coming in, their ego made me feel like if they win, nobody's going to ever shut them up. And they're probably going to crash to earth and burn.
Yeah.
So the way the game played out, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. Because it felt like the Patriots were the more mature team, the smarter team. Just the Seahawks would have a couple of moments was like, well, damn, that defense is really coming at Brady. And Michael Bennett, I feel like if they won, Michael Bennett should have been MVP.
Yeah.
Even if he had no stats.
That's true.
He was harassing Tom. He got a pass.
He was on.
So I was I wouldn't say I wanted the Seahawks. Of course I wanted them to win. But I kind of felt like the aftermath of that was going to be a lot of pressure on Russell Wilson and Richard Sherman, because as much as he talks, he's still pretty mature. It was going to be pressure on them
to take a loss
to keep the locker room under control. Because the reason I really after Hasselbeck and after Alexander retired, Hasselbeck still after the league retired him, they had that lull of Charlie Whitehurst, and they had Julio Jones as their running back. Oh man. It was all over. And so it was okay, well, it wasn't official. But no.
Gotta watch this guy.
No. I came back on board.
He will bail on you.
No. I came back on board with Matt Flynn.
Really?
I was excited for Matt Flynn.
I haven't heard much about the Lions, though, so.
I like the Lions. Look, I got a lot of teams, all right? I got a lot of teams.
I got 2. And people say that's too much.
Okay. Your teams. Mr. I'm getting to the championship game every single year.
It's not their fault they're great. All right, that's not their fault.
Ravens and Packers. He's just waiting for the year that they play each other.
And it will happen.
Yes, it will. It'll be this year.
It's bound to happen.
So I think I'm gonna just put that on the record as my prediction. It's gonna be the Ravens and the Packers.
Every other year. It's great.
And the thing is, the Packers are gonna get upset. Flacco's gonna have 2. That's what's gonna happen.
I don't have a problem with either one.
Okay, so anyway, they get Russell Wilson, and he supplants Matt Flynn. I'm like, aw, Matt Flynn got screwed. Are they sure?
That's weird. I felt that way too. I don't know why either.
I was like, because no, there was that game he played against the Patriots for the Packers that was like, he almost won that game. And nobody ever brings it up. They bring up the game where he like destroyed the Lions and set the Packers record.
6 touchdowns.
But it was like nobody ever brings up that Patriots game. I was like, I was rooting for Matt Flynn, so I was kind of happy with that. But then this rookie comes along, and it was like the year of luck and Robert Griffin, the number 3.
Yeah.
And Russell Wilson. So they got to the playoffs. I remember that game against Atlanta was such a nail biter, and I was like, oh snap, they won it. Oh no, Matty Ice.
Yeah, that was a good game though.
And then the post-game interview where he's just like, it's all right, we learned a lot, and I just can't wait to get back to the grind, start working, and go next season. Go Hawks.
Positively phony. He really is. He's a phony.
Such a Boy Scout. Yeah, and it's like, I was like, really? Like,
yeah,
he's even pissed off like a little bit.
Unbelievable.
Until I see it, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
No.
It didn't make sense, like him and Sierra. Is that like a thing? Is that still a thing? Or is that over?
Yeah, it's a thing. It's still a thing.
Okay. I heard some people talking about because of the fact that like he kind of like there was something at the White House where like he just went to take a picture, like she was like, I don't know.
Really?
Ladies were talking about it.
I
I don't know, but it was
all
like,
I know is I'm kind of
okay, if you out with your girl, and then like everything can be going great, and then there's like one moment where you forget to acknowledge her.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but I heard that he posed for a picture, and it was just like, and then she had to come over and be like, I don't know. So then I think
it kind of happened to Robert Griffin III though. He was trying to get her to come over. His girl was trying to get her to come over, and she was like, "No, I don't want to be on TV." But
I heard that was what happened, and that was what sparked her doing that whole lap dance thing with the fan on stage.
Wait, what?
I thought that was like a retaliation. I don't know.
I think that was a retaliation of Future. I don't think that had anything to do with it.
But like, isn't that something she recently done?
I don't know. I hadn't heard about it.
I thought it was after the White House.
But I will be looking it up.
We might have to edit all of this.
I will be looking that up.
Okay. So, until proven otherwise, Russell Wilson's a Boy Scout.
No.
And
I don't believe anybody in the NFL is a true Boy Scout. I do not believe it. I love me some Aaron Rodgers, but I don't.
No, you know. On Celebrity Jeopardy, Mr. Rogers' jacket.
He's a dog.
But he's cool though.
He's cool.
And so, I'm rooting for Russell Wilson. They go to the Super Bowl, they do the thing, and then just like this season, like that comeback over Green Bay, dude.
No,
I know that hurt,
dude.
But it was
that more than hurt.
It was like the Atlanta game, but like the Atlanta game was impossible, and it was like, oh, it was too good to be true. So,
Mike McCarthy, not being aggressive.
Yes.
AJ Hawk, goodbye. By the way, what the fuck was that?
But
you
so
let somebody run past you.
How do you do that? How do you do? But like you do that leading up to beating the Patriots, especially the way like. The thing, okay, here's the thing that really gets me.
That was so hard.
This season's playoffs. Despite
Tom, we were gonna kill Tom.
But no, despite that's the Super Bowl that Dave Damashek wants. He wants Aaron Rodgers against Tom Brady because it's like Golden Boy versus
cheater.
Golden Boy.
Oh, whatever.
And he's like predicting it's gonna be like 175 to 174. Especially that year that it was like no defense.
Yeah,
like they both had like bad defense, and it ended up being the Ravens and the Niners. But no, he was like rooting for that. And so
I don't see it happen.
But okay, this past season's playoffs. That's the thing too. It's like such. The playoffs were so good for the most part. I mean, you had some crappy games like that Bengals game, whatever. But you had. The Lions should have beat the Cowboys. Then you had the Cowboys should have beat the Packers. Then you had the Packers should have beat the Seahawks. And then to finish with the Seahawks should have beat the Patriots. But really, they shouldn't have. Because the Patriots outplayed them most of the game. Seahawks had some... I mean, that one touchdown to Gronk I didn't like.
But as we've seen before, though, outplaying somebody the whole game really doesn't matter because, you can...
It's about 60 minutes.
It's about 60 minutes.
And so the curse catch would have been... the third chapter of like the downfall of Brady after winning the first 3 to lose the last 3 on ridiculous catches.
But a 1 yard line punch in should have been like just.
I know, but as a Seahawks fan going forward, I like the little taste of bitterness because it's like they're gonna have a chip on their shoulder, humbling, and it's like can't take anything for granted. Because I know after winning 2 over arguably 2 of the greatest of all time, or definitely the 2 most successful quarterbacks of their generation, you fall off that cliff.
Yeah, you definitely
of arrogance. You can't keep Michael Bennett down.
Oh no. Richard Sherman, he would have been all over the place.
I think Sherm.
No.
I think he would have self-analyzed.
No, he wouldn't have. When he wins, he is full nigga. When he loses, he is also full nigga. Because niggas don't like to lose.
But dude, but see, he does it in kind of a gamesmanship way. Like, he argues with other DBs, and he's like, he's gonna, I feel like people want to look at him like he's the defensive version of Chad Johnson when he's not.
No, Chad.
I think he's smarter. I think he's smarter than that.
Obviously.
And so, I don't know. It's just frustrating for the playoffs to be so good, and then like, oh no, everybody was so disappointed when they didn't run.
Yeah.
And then the interception, and then like to see the Patriots on the podium look so lame.
Yes,
like
because the Patriots didn't deserve it. And the Patriots, like I said, to know how they got there, to know that Tom Brady shouldn't have been playing, Belichick shouldn't have been coaching. It's just all a mistake. It's just a huge mistake.
No, Belichick, he ain't gonna, nothing happened to him.
You start with Belichick always.
Because he's the one who was like, look, y'all are losing, we're losing a day of preparation time, but look, we ran all these tests on a football. I never think about the footballs. I give them bad footballs during
He is full of it though, man. He is so full of it. And that's the thing, he just makes it worse. It's like Brady in the press conference to where, he's like, no big deal. It is a big deal. Yes, it is a small, thing to deflate a football, but it's a huge deal how far you guys go just to show a blatant disrespect. And
which is why Goodell dropped the hammer.
That's not a hammer. I don't really mind too much. Things happen in sports. People cheat, blah, blah, blah. Small things. They get glazed over and nobody really cares too much. It's just that it's not their first time. It's not their second time. It's not going to be the last time. And they do not care. Somebody sooner or later has to show them that you should care. You should care about getting caught. You should care about making your team, your owner, your players, and everybody look bad. But they got this guy who's everybody loves. They love his wife. They love his lifestyle. They just don't care. And they don't make him feel like, hey, your whole legacy should be tarnished because guess what? We don't know what else you cheated on. You clearly cheated on the championship. You clearly cheated to get to another one. It's a bigger deal than what people I think it is. And Goodell should have dropped a bigger hammer like, hell, guess what, dude? You gone. This season?
Forever?
No, this season? This season, you ain't playing. Yes.
I think a fine, the embarrassment,
He's
if
not
they want to keep him out of
embarrassed.
the Super Bowl, okay.
He's not embarrassed. He's not even humbled by it. The dude was laughing like, no big deal, the fans still love me. That's not even, he don't even feel bad that they got caught.
He's just like, hey, it's a vacation.
Hey, yeah, it's a
I
vacation.
want to play in December anyway.
I don't want to play anyway. Want to be on the beach with my tall, ugly wife.
We were going to lose to the Bills.
It's just...
Because, their first game back after the bye is against the Colts, which I'm going to be rooting for New England. Because also I root against the Colts.
And see, people... and see, clearly, Dre don't care. Dre don't care. First, it was money bags.
Oh, 9/11?
Yes. And then it was years and years and years and years of President Bush making sure they won. And then it was Spygate. And then...
Randy Moss,
Randy Moss signing for like a bag of nickels.
And then there was the year he got hurt because of Bernard Pollard.
And then still a backup came in and done the same shit because they cheated that year, I'm pretty sure, too.
You don't like Matt Castle?
No. Well, Matt Castle was my case for Tom Brady not being that great, remember? I said that Matt Castle came in and done the same.
They went from undefeated to 11-5. Brady was 5 games better.
Guess what?
With
They cheated
the same
though.
team.
They cheated though. They cheated hard.
No, that was after Spygate. That was the response to Spygate.
Yeah, the response
They
to
went
Spygate.
undefeated.
We gonna cheat harder. We gonna cheat better. We gonna cheat smarter.
Oh, they were really deflated
They're
back
like a
then.
$6 million man. They were like, we're gonna cheat harder. We're gonna cheat faster. We're gonna cheat
Stronger,
better.
right.
We're gonna cheat stronger. I think that when it's all said and done, Bill Belichick will look at it and say, Tom Brady was a piece of shit.
No.
And I think Tom Brady will say the same.
So Garoppolo is the future.
I don't really-
Tom Brady gonna get
I don't
really
really
picked.
care. That dude is a piece of shit, and so is Bill Belichick.
This is coming straight from a Ravens fan, no bias.
No bias whatsoever. Packers fan too, which has nothing to do with the Patriots. So yeah, we already beat them once in the Super Bowl. So yeah, I'm just saying it started with the tuck. And it ended with a deflated football.
This is sad, just like, when, Barry Bonds was hitting those home runs and like people...
His head got the size of the
Yeah, man, Tom Brady.
And the difference is that they got caught. Barry Bonds never got caught. Tom Brady got caught.
Wait. You said Barry Bonds is okay?
No, I didn't say he was okay.
Okay.
He's freakishly not okay. What I'm saying is he didn't get caught. He didn't get caught unless he Jerry Rices himself and tells on himself later.
They're cheering for A-Rod right now.
Yeah, which is crazy. I'm a Yankees fan, and that's crazy for me. I've always booed him from day one. Derek Jeter, yay! A-Rod boo the.
I'm trying to be Jeter in real life.
Even his dating style is bad.
Madonna.
Cameron flat-chested Diaz.
Whoa.
You know how I feel about her after the mask.
Just gonna say that.
Dude, she lied.
She's pretty dope though.
She lied to me. I believed in her in the mask.
Maybe she lied to you because she just really liked me. I mean, that's what I got from Charlie's Angels. Where she's like, dun, 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 dun.
She has never been the same since that movie.
Charlie's Angels,
She became slightly uglier too after the mask. No, she did. No. Dude, that was like 2 years later when she did There's Something About Mary. And she was flat-chested and ugly.
But there's something about... Man, your boy Favre wanted her!
No, wait.
Something about Mary.
You're forgetting though. Favre was never my boy. I was glad when Aaron Rodgers came and I was like, Favre, go away! Die already! Do something, dude. Go sell Levi's or something.
Oh, man. Hey, they're going to honor him this year.
Yeah, with some interceptions. How do you have the most touchdowns and the most picks?
Until Peyton comes.
Until Peyton. Yeah, with the touchdown, he's not going to pass with the interception. It's impossible.
But no, okay. I was listening to something on the radio or ESPN or something. They were talking about what if the Patriots, in their own like defiant way, don't do the ring ceremony opening night,
I can see that.
and they wait until Brady comes back and do it before the Colts game.
You know what's worse about that too? He didn't want to meet Obama. He's too good for Obama.
He's more famous than him.
He met Bush plenty of times because they were in cahoots. Couldn't meet Obama, bro. Because Obama wouldn't help them win Super Bowl.
Oh man, because he's a Bears fan.
Yeah, ain't gonna help him win, so he didn't want to meet him.
I don't know. Maybe Tom is Triple H.
He is. Already said it. I called it. That dude is Triple H, Tom Brady.
So does that mean he's gonna become like an executive?
Dude,
He's gonna like become a team owner.
He's gonna marry like Goodell's daughter or something.
No, Goodell's gonna be out pretty soon. Robert Kraft,
He should be.
Robert Kraft is ejecting him.
Hey, dude, you need to go.
Robert Kraft is like Blofeld. They're in the secret Spectre underground layer. And Goodell's gonna come in. Number 15. Please sit down. Sharks with laser beams. And we're gonna have a new commissioner.
Tom Brady.
After he retires.
All right. Well, you know what you guys think. What do you think? Oh, God.
How do we wrap this up?
I just did.